All right, my fresh batch of questions I've been getting about the party rental business and starting it as a side hustle for yourself has to do around the beginning of advertising and websites and that sort of thing. So I'm going to answer those questions today. Hi, I'm Emily. I own a mobile video game truck business and a party rental business. And I show people how you can make $300 to $1,000 a week working from home, renting out stuff that you own for other people's parties and events. We also show behind the scenes of the video game truck, and we're starting a phone business and a bouquet bar business. So follow along as I share all the behind the scenes and the tips and tricks on that. So I've been getting a lot of interest from people in starting their own little party rental company, and a lot of questions kind of about the beginning stages. Two of the main ones I keep getting are, where do you advertise, and do you also have a website? So I've talked a bunch about how we've only started the party rentals like 4 to 6 months ago. And I have only ever advertised on Facebook Marketplace. When I started this, I just wanted to roll it out and see if there was any interest. What we're doing in party rentals is a little bit different than what a lot of other people do. So I wanted to see if there was any interest in it. And I wanted to do free advertising. Started on Facebook Marketplace. We've gotten all of our business from there, and it has continued to grow. And we will, at the end of the month, start running Google ads as well for that. So I will keep you posted on that. But so far, I've only done free Facebook Marketplace advertising. So the questions that I keep getting around that are, did you advertise as a business or just a person yourself? And do you also have a website? So from the very beginning, yes, we've advertised as a business and not as just a person. There's a couple of reasons around that I've learned in owning businesses, and that is that you want to start as a business from the beginning. I touched on a few videos back about like the very first stages of starting a business, which is like setting up your LLC, your insurance, that sort of thing. You want to always start as a business for a couple of reasons. That LLC, when you establish that, which is very easy to do at a very small fee, that protects you personally and your personal liability. So that's very important. But also, as you slowly grow, like let's say you're like, I'm just going to start renting just yard games or a couple of food machines like cotton candy, snow cone. And to you, you're like, I'm just a person renting it out. But as you're getting more people who get to know you, you are creating that brand awareness. And if you don't have a brand, they just know you as a person. Whereas if you have an established business and you have a business name or a website or anything like that, where they, even just a little logo where they know who you are, as you get more business, that brand awareness grows. So they're going to start looking for you. So I have had a lot of people that have rented from us early on that will come back and say, we used you like a couple months ago. Do you also have this? Because now they know that I rent affordable party equipment, and it's very easy for them to do. It's a DIY situation. And so they remember me and remember my business. So if you start as a business and your awareness grows, it's much easier to scale as opposed to being like, oh, I'm Emily, I rent things online. And then I'm like, oh, I'm going to rebrand as a business now. And it throws people off. So start as a business early on, even if it's just a couple of items, because as you grow, you're growing that brand awareness. Second, yes, we do have a website. All of our rentals are on that website, but the caveat there is that they are on our game truck website. So that was easy for us because we already had a website. So to add a rental page was very easy. You don't have to have a website from the beginning, but it does add legitimacy and a way for people to contact you that makes them feel more comfortable than like messaging through Facebook Marketplace. For reference, you can build a website and it's $20 a month. I just built our one for the bouquet bar. It's easy, took me a few hours, and it's $20 a month. So you can do one of those easy drag and drop websites that down the road, when you want to pay for someone to do your SEO and advertising, then you may have to look at a more expensive website. But it's not out of price range, or they make them very user-friendly so that you can build one yourself. So that's going to be my tips, is that yes, even when you're starting out, file your LLC, start everything as a business so that that brand awareness of your business grows with you as you grow. And if you can, get a website going, because that just adds more legitimacy, makes people feel more comfortable, and that's more brand awareness as you grow. It gives you that opportunity to run ads and market other places. Okay, ask me any questions you've got and follow along, and I'll teach you more about this industry.